Welcome to Chinwag with the Horsemen. I'm Andrew.
I'm Aberry.
I'm James.
And I'm Casey.
We are so glad that you're joining us tonight for Chinwag with the Horsemen. We are powered by Riverside FM.
Powered by Riverside FM.
This is new for us. We're very excited for it. They're great. A lot of fun tools James is playing with as the editor extraordinaire. If you want to catch our podcast, you want to see what we look like, I don't know why you would, but if you want to see what we look like, you can catch us on YouTube at Chinwag with the Horsemen. We're pretty easy to find that way. Aberry runs our Twitter. You can communicate with us there at Chinwag Horsemen. And we're also available on email, chinwagwithhorsemen@gmail.com. Gmail.com. What's up, guys?
Tongue tied there.
Little tongue tied.
What's up?
Oh, good to be back once again.
We've had a little break.
This.
We've had a little break.
Just
a shorter
bit.
break than before.
Not months long this time, so
right.
that's good.
Little break.
I'm just going to say it has felt like a month or like a year-long break for me.
I think it's been about a month.
It's been a little while.
It's been about a month.
Had 6 children.
Hit.
Super Bowl. Other things. I don't know.
Other things. Lots of stuff.
Lots of things.
But
Bunch of stuff.
long-term viewers might notice that I am not... Normally I sit at a desk chair, but my office chair is ancient. And so the back of it comes down, and so I look like I'm laying down.
I think you called it something else. You used a newfangled term.
Yeah, what do the kids call it?
The kids call it something.
I don't remember. What do the kids call it?
So they call it butt. Or they would call it butt.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. My office chair is butt.
Is
That's
butt.
what the kids say.
How do you properly
butt.
say that? It is butt.
It is
I
butt.
thought it was ass.
It is butt.
It's a descriptor. Well, my niece says butt because I think she probably knows better than to shout ass in the middle of the...
That's a well-raised child.
Yeah,
right
I think your sister would go upside her head.
With a shoe.
Depending on the circumstance. But yeah, it would not end well for my niece to shout something as ass. Although she did, when she had her first job, she got her first paycheck, she was looking at her pay stub and saw all the taxes and stuff that came out. And she said, taxation is butt, which I think is a very profound kind of statement. It's kind of sums up my political philosophy.
That is a good statement, yeah.
But anyway, so I'm in a rocking chair. So, it's like a fireside chat here with the Horsemen. Here just rocking away. So if you notice I'm moving, if you're watching the video and notice that I'm moving, that's why. Because I'm in a rocking chair.
He's
but
just
anyway.
Rocking away there.
Just rocking, man. I'm just a
Just
rock
going
star.
on and on.
Just on and on. So what's new, fellas?
So since the last time we recorded, we asked fans what they wanted us to bring back. We had a response. Heart Kid Versus was definitely a big one that the fans wanted.
It's my favorite.
Boo Bear Question of the Week, back by popular demand. We can roll into that whenever you guys want to. And just overall, people were excited and happy the Horsemen are back. So that was the kind of information we received. So we really appreciate all the emails that we got.
We do.
Yeah,
we encourage you guys to email us with any questions or comments on our show.
Yeah, keep those rolling in.
And if you've got questions you want us to answer on air, email us, hit us up on Twitter. You can go to Aberry the Advantage's fan page on Facebook and drop us a like and a comment there, and we'll get around to answering it. So,
Have we talked about the fan page? We have, haven't we?
We have.
Okay, good.
we did.
Good.
We did.
I feel like we need someone, I don't know who, but I feel like we need somebody to kind of take that over and start making new pictures, because we've not made new pictures in 12 years.
At least.
It's been a little bit longer than 12 years, but yeah, it's been a while.
How long has it been since we made pictures on that? We were in college.
Yeah, so 12 years. Okay.
About 12 years.
Yeah, about 12 years.
Well back.
It's been a while.
Yeah, granted, we all spent, eons in college.
That's
and,
right.
none
About
of
12
us
years
came out
in
with
college.
a doctor. So.
One of us almost
College.
did, but
Not quite.
not quite there.
Not quite. Avery's, got a
technically-
nickname doctor, so.
Avery's Dr.
Yeah,
Hoops.
Avery's Dr. Hoops.
The doctor of thugonomics.
He's
so.
the only real
go.
doctor out of us here.
That's what it is.
Hey,
Avery
Barry, why
will
are you
school you
being
on the
quiet?
basketball court and then teach you slang. We'll drop all that new lingo on you.
Hey, Barry,
Kids say.
hey, Barry, are you being
That
quiet?
shot was butt.
Not in my house.
Are you being quiet because we have new listeners and you're afraid that they'll judge you based on what you say on the podcast?
They know about
No.
you, Avery.
Okay, I'm just saying. The Germans love you, so
Everybody loves
Yeah.
Avery.
No, I'm just listening to you guys, make fun of me, so it's all
no
right.
one's
Oh,
making
I'm
fun of
making
you.
fun of you.
We're
No
singing
one's
your
making
praises.
fun of you.
It's fine. It's good. Life is good.
Life is good, Barry. You are right.
Come on, Avery. Tell us about your, your trip to the Jurassic side.
Yes, please.
Well, I mean, it's not a good trip. I would not like to made it.
You're,
In the sense that it cost me a 2020 Nissan.
yeah, but what you have now
Yeah, that
is
is
amazing.
what's bad, but
I
So-
mean, no. What I had then was a 2020 Nissan that was fully paid for.
So everybody went from like a 2020 Nissan to like a 1992 Jeep or something, didn't they?
2002 Jeep.
I'm
not
just kidding.
just a Jeep. Hey, Barry, either you got to tell the people about your Jeep and what makes it special, or I'm going to. You've got to tell them.
I don't know if I want people to know what I drive.
People already know.
Yeah, a lot of people know.
Well, let's just say it's.
He has
You
already
can pick it
gotten-
out easily.
He has,
Driving down the road.
he has already gotten people asking, mutual people that Avery and I know, asking, who is driving that thing? He's already got that. So it's getting around, man. Word's getting around.
I think it's cool.
I
I
think it's
really do.
amazing.
I mean,
I
you-
do think it's cool.
You could
Jeeps
rent it
are
out
cool.
for like photo shoots and like Jurassic theme park like birthday parties. Little kids love dinosaurs. Like you've got a market right now. You can do that.
I'll tell you two things about it, and I will honor Avery's wishes and not say exactly what it is, but I'll tell you two things about it. Number one, he spared no expense on this Jeep. Spared no expense. Number two, must go faster. It must go faster. That's the only thing that I'll say about Avery's new acquisition.
So today, driving it to church, I tested how fast it would go. And let's just say, that thing got up to 70.
Is it a
And
manual?
it did not have the death wobble. So that was
It's not a
pretty
manual.
great.
It's not a okay.
It's
So,
an automatic.
The
as you
four-cylinder?
described the death wobble, Avery, if you were to put like a cup of water on the dash, do you think it would create ripples in the cup of water?
No, the cup of water would be gone.
Would you be safe from a T-Rex inside this thing?
No.
Did it come with?
But I
flares
think I
and not
can
big
maybe
goggles?
outrun it. I think
don't
I
know.
maybe
Here's
can
the really
outrun it.
important. Here's the really important question. Could you park it for 23 years and then have two kids discover it, jump in it, and drive off?
No.
Just as a random thought.
Just a
Because-
random thought there.
because
Like that's a
This thing was
well-made
possible.
vehicle right there.
this thing was popped for maybe a year in a week, I have spent over $500 on changing out stuff.
That's a Jeep, man. They're made.
Yeah. Welcome
Hogs.
to the Jeep culture.
The Jeeps are cool though, man. I think it's awesome. I like
No
it.
Well,
Jeep.
the worst part is, I think our local electric company should pay for my brake parts.
Should pay for your. Did we talk about
the
what
sense
happened
they-
last time? I don't know if we can or should. About why you
What?
acquired the Jeep. About why you acquired the Jeep.
No, we recorded the episode, and then Avery had his incident.
I don't know if that's something we want
Okay,
to talk about or
so
not.
fine. Fine,
Avery-
let's back up.
Avery was on.
So on
no,
the-
listen, hang on, I got you. Avery was on black tar heroin. And
You mean like normal,
not normal, regular.
like usual,
regular
normal
Tuesday
Tuesday.
So,
No, let's
so
do
you know
it
the upcoming
truly.
movie Cocaine Bear? That's actually based on Avery's true life. That's what it is.
He's the
So,
original
so
cocaine bear.
let's go through it truly. On the 23rd of January, I
year?
thought, man, this would be a good time to go out and get some groceries. Started down my road. My back end thought it could go faster than my front end. Kids, just a friendly reminder, you turn into the skid. Don't turn out of it. That's how you die. So you turn into your skid. As I turned in, I went into a ditch. The ditch catapulted me, and I rolled my Nissan twice.
Wait, stop. Pause just
Guy
a
out?
second. Pause just a second, because I think it's worth saying that although I'm not necessarily saying you're wrong about that, we are not giving driving advice. If you do what Avery said and that doesn't work, you cannot sue us. Go ahead.
You
Avery.
can't sue us.
We're
Disclaimer.
not driving. We're not driving experts. Not at all.
No.
No.
But if you go through your driving school, they will tell you to go into the skid.
Okay, stop saying that. And just go on.
I don't
That's
remember
what
us
you
learning
guys
that in
talk-
driver's ed.
Avery, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm just saying it's
I-
probably best not to say it.
I learned how to do power slides and everything. I don't know what you're talking about.
So then I,
I mean,
rolled
I did
my.
learn how to do that.
I didn't.
So
But James
I rolled my car twice, which is great if you are looking for a very safe car. A Nissan. I survived a Nissan wreck.
If your loved one dies in a Nissan wreck, we're not responsible. Don't sue us.
Sue Nissan.
We're not affiliated with any of this. Yeah, sue Nissan.
It's Nissan's fault, not us.
So, which was great. I got out. I called the first response. I called 911 in my hometown. Which the guy who answered the phone was like, "I don't know where you are located." I told him the two landmarks I was between, and I said, "The people can't miss me.
They will know when they get here.
They will see what happened."
I'm the one in the
Um,
red Nissan.
I'm the one next to the crashed vehicle. Thankfully, everybody was fine. Huh?
I walked away from it. I had a stiff back and a stiff neck.
Thank God, too. That was pretty
Yeah.
gnarly.
So then the following day, I got a rental car and thought it would be a great day to go, and I went to trivia after that.
Nice.
And then went and showed up to work on Wednesday after a double roll call. So
And that-
then
and it-
I went looking for a new vehicle, and I came upon a 2002 Jeep Wrangler
Is there anything?
that may or may not look like a Jurassic Park vehicle.
Yeah.
Yes.
Y'all, it is literally the
But
coolest
during-
Jeep I've ever seen. I love this Jeep.
But also during that 2 weeks, I also had an abscess tooth that had to be removed.
Oh man, that's lame.
So I wreck, abscess, and then I drove a new car home. Or a newish car to me.
Well,
New to you.
Yeah.
gently used.
Here you go.
That made
Just for you.
Avery's had an eventful month.
that also may or may not be somewhat of a piece of crap. Who knows?
I disagree. I'm sure in a vehicle that old, you've got some stuff to do, but man, I love it. I think it's great.
Other than when it pulls sharply to the left.
That didn't affect me much because that was at the end of my ride in it, so that wasn't really my problem. That seemed more like a you problem than a...
Well, I didn't like how, like, on Friday, I drove it to work and my check-in engine light came back on.
Lame.
So,
Do you remember when I drove the truck that
It's
had
a
no reverse in it for
21-year-old
like 2 years?
You had to park strategically in places that did not require reverse.
That's correct. So I'm just saying,
Oh, man.
you've got reverse.
Reverse,
I miss Babe. That was awesome.
I love that truck.
You realize that you don't really need reverse. It's not something you really need in a
You
in
know,
a
it's
vehicle.
traditional, but it's not really necessary.
You don't have to
I
have
can-
reverse in a car.
I can tell you what,
You mainly just need to go forward.
Avery's gone.
He'll be back.
There he is.
I remember being in Babe, and that's what Andrew called his truck because it was a blue truck.
Blue
And
S10.
we were driving back from college, and I was looking out the window, and that's where shoemating came from.
No, we can't talk about shoemating. Yeah, babe. Yeah, Avery broke the tailgate. Military pressing a tree on it.
That was one of the times Andrew almost died laughing. I thought we were done for when I made that comment.
Oh
That was
yeah,
hilarious.
yeah.
that was also the time that we had the guy who was deaf carrying around the oil for the fire.
Yeah, we
It was
were.
almost died.
Me and Avery were helping Casey's papa burn some. He was burning a bank, and we had all. We were. Was James there too at that?
Yeah, I was there.
I wasn't there.
Casey was watching ER.
Casey wasn't.
So we were.
But
We were burning this stuff, and Avery literally military pressed a freaking tree that was in the back of my truck on the tailgate, and it just bent.
Bent the tailgate.
Bent the tailgate.
it broke the strap. It was fine. It's still closed.
That's true.
Yeah.
It would latch. There was no problem, really, but it was... Everybody was like, guys, watch this. Picked up this freaking redwood to throw it onto the burn pile. And it went,
Check this out, guys.
watch me break
just-
this truck.
It just snapped the cable.
It turns out a 6'8", 400-pound gorilla lifting a 250-pound tree trunk isn't great on the tailgate cables.
On the tailgate.
Of a
The truck
truck
did
that
fine,
doesn't
though.
have reverse.
That doesn't have reverse. No, Babe was a special truck. We had some good times with Babe, though.
Yeah. Babe. Man. Well, you guys want to move on to the question of the week?
Heck yeah.
We can roll right into the Boo Bear question of the week.
Let her fly, James.
All right, here we go. If you could live in a movie, book, TV, or game world, what would it be and why? What do you got, Avery?
Hitchhiker Guide to the Galaxy.
Why?
Okay.
Follow-up question. Why?
Why? Because if you are one of the people on that spaceship, you get to have Marvin, the depressed robot, and you get to go on fun adventures. Why wouldn't you want to live that? With pretty much no danger.
Do you have your bath towel?
Oh, I can get one.
You got to have one before you go on the ship.
I will have one before I go on the ship.
Okay. All right.
Always have
Like,
that.
you just want to be around Marv, the depressed robot, and that's it?
Yes, I do. Who wouldn't want to be around Marvin, the depressed robot?
Everybody.
The answer to life is 42, James.
I know that. What do you think,
Plus,
Casey?
you know, the rest of
I'm gonna nerd out on you guys. I'm gonna go Star Trek.
That's a good one.
Star Trek. It just come to me. I'm like, man, there's all these options. Be cool. Spaceships, teleporters, cool stuff,
Replicators.
technology, replicators.
Casey will be a red shirt.
I would be.
Would be a red shirt.
I'd join the Borg.
I would defect to the Borg.
Defect to the Borg.
Immediately become a Borg.
Like, take me on, guys.
If
I'd
the
be on
Borg
the
don't take you,
holodeck.
you'll just
Like
claim to
Casey.
be Romulan.
The holodeck would be pretty cool.
I'm sorry, Casey.
Computer run program 7
Casey
of
just
9.
becomes a...
Whoa.
Wow, okay.
Andrew would have some programs saved on there, I bet.
No one look at my holodeck history.
Review Andrew's holodeck history. Wow, man, he visits 7 of 9 every single night on here. I don't know what's going on.
Oh, disturbing.
Oh, man.
Make sure you clean up in here real good after this. I don't know.
Oh,
Whoever's
No
got to
UV
be
lights.
cleaning that. Oh, what does he do in here all the time?
Would there be a line for? Is there only like one holodeck? Would there be like a line? Like, come on, man, you've been in there for like half an hour.
I'm not going into a holodeck after Barkley. I'll just tell you that right now.
What are you doing in the holodeck day and night? Get out of there and give someone else a chance.
Oh, it's like, man, I hate getting in line behind Andrew. He always spends forever in there. I don't know what he's doing. I'm just here to practice my karate. I don't know what he's doing.
Something
That's why
similar.
Andrew has to be the caboose.
The caboose on the holodeck. Oh, man.
Oh, so Andrew, are you hanging out with Casey in Star Trek then?
Yeah, I think so. You know, my first instinct would have been to say Batman because I love Batman. But I bet Gotham City sucks. Like,
It's probably just Detroit.
it's basically
Just Detroit.
even if you're just a normal person, like hey Casey, if you could do me a favor when we're recording this podcast and hack a lung up, that'd be fantastic.
Sorry, you're welcome.
But there are these TikToks, and it's stuff like it's these two guys standing outside, and they're like, "Man, I hate Gotham City. It sucks." And then one of them like tags a wall or something, and then Batman shows up and beats the shit out of him. And there's this really funny meme of it's like the animated series, and it says Batman sees a jaywalker, and it's him like cracking his knuckles, ready to beat up this jaywalking old lady. So I don't know, man. I would have said Batman because I love Batman, but
Maybe if you were Batman, maybe it wouldn't be so bad. But if you were just an ordinary citizen,
you might be right about that. That's more physical activity than I really want to do.
yeah.
Unless it's on the holodeck. So So, I'd have to agree with you, Casey. I think you had a good. I think I'd say Star Trek because there's awesome Ferengi ladies and
Are those the ones with the big ears?
yeah.
I will use my lightsaber butter knife to cut my bread.
Come on, man.
Come
Come
to the
on,
holodeck, Barry.
You can't get Star Wars and Star Trek mixed up. We have a name for that.
Hold on.
That
In Hitchhiker's Guide to the Universe, they use a lightsaber butter knife to cut
Oh,
the
do they?
bread.
Did they
Yeah.
really?
yeah.
Come on,
So,
Casey, we have a
technically,
name.
Casey,
Oh man,
you were
that's
the
me.
nerd.
It got boomeranged back to me. That's what happens.
That just means more time on the holodeck practicing your karate.
I gotta practice my karate.
After I go in.
Andrew's in there. I don't know what he's doing, but he always tells me not to review his holodeck history.
This is good. What was Andrew's last program? And it just flashes, and it's like, oh, night.
He did not turn on safe.
Computer deactivate safety and initiate 7 of 9.
Oh no! Oh no!
Computer delete holodeck history. Computer activate private holodeck browsing.
No.
Incognito mode.
Passcode.
You come out with a fake mustache on, so no one will recognize you. I don't know.
Fake one of those glasses with the big nose and the fake mustache.
What were you doing in there? I don't know what you're talking about. I've never seen you before in my life.
I'm just a maintenance guy. I was just fixing the
holodeck here. I don't know.
I have to test it out. My karate moves are so great.
I got to practice my Vulcan death pinch in here or whatever.
Oh my gosh!
My 2-inch punch is so good.
What? Your 2-inch punch? What are you talking about over here?
Oh.
What? Oh no! Oh no!
This has gone off the rails. James, you better go, man.
You got to divert this, James. Would you be joining us, or where would you go?
Oh. No, I ain't go. I'm not joining you.
You're not going to Star Trek land?
No, I'm not going to Star Trek land. No, I'll go to Star Wars though. Definitely have fun doing that. Be a bounty hunter. That'd be awesome.
That'd be cool.
Get destroyed, but oh well.
I think you should consider bounty hunting as a career now.
Like Dog the Bounty Hunter?
I'm not.
It's fair enough.
I
get asked a lot what you're doing where you are, and I always tell people, I think he just hunts all day. He's a man of leisure right now.
Hunting people, maybe? You know?
Hunting the most dangerous game.
Who knows? Who knows what I'm doing? Actually, really, like right now, currently, we're living in idiocracy. That's the kind of world we're living in now. So,
do you mean just everyone
any of you
generally?
Guys seen that movie?
Yes.
Yeah.
It's been a while, but it was.
Oh yeah, everybody generally. Have you ever seen Idiocracy?
I have not.
I have.
That's great.
Tell me we're not Idiocracy and watch it and tell me if it's not a documentary of 2023.
I've not seen it in probably 20 years, so it's probably...
as vacation purposes, which is something they're trying to push now, is to get like barcode ID tattoo. The president's an idiot. In it, they can't grow food.
Whoa!
It's just.
I think we should
sheer stupidity.
Across the podcast.
Computer, delete James's Alex Jones holodeck program.
No. They water their vegetables with Gatorade, don't they, or something?
Like Coca-Cola or something is what they water plants with.
That's hilarious.
So the movie's about a guy who like gets, put to sleep in like a sleep deprivation pod or something, and he wakes up 20 years, 30 years in the future, and it's all gone to like pot. Like it's just everybody's a complete moron, and he's like the smartest person in the world. It's by Mike Jai, who did King of the Hill.
Yeah.
And apparently, you sent this out, Andrew. they're going to potentially do reboots or new episodes of King of the Hill.
Yeah.
That's exciting.
They're probably going to ruin it, though. That's what I always worry about with these reboots and extensions and whatever. Because
is Mike Judge still involved in the King of the Hill reboot?
I hope he is. I mean, he was Hank Hill. He was the voice of Hank. So
yeah.
So yeah, probably.
Hopefully.
Like, I think most of the cast is still there. They don't have Luann and Lucky anymore because their voice actors passed away. So
yeah,
I know he.
What about
I've just been disappointed with so many of the remakes and reboots and continuations that I have very low expectations. Cotton died in the show.
Did he really?
Yeah. Yeah.
What happened to him?
He
was 104 years old.
He had his shins blown off.
Yeah, so he has a flashback. They go to like a hibachi style, like Japanese restaurant. Hank and Peggy and the friend group goes, and Cotton is supposed to be watching Bobby, and then somehow they end up at the restaurant, and Cotton has like a flashback of the war, and ends up on like the griddle top, and then he ends up in the hospital, and he passes away from that.
Oh man,
it was very emotional.
Sorry, spoilers for anybody that's not seen King of the Hill in the last.
This 40-year-old animated TV show.
It's older than that, probably.
I'm just saying, like, King of the Hill was not one that I was just gonna sit down and watch.
Well, I really do think that you should give it one more try as a grown-up.
I have, Andrew. I work in a tiny shack, and it comes on regularly every day. And I have tried to watch it.
Do you have TV in your shack?
You have TV down there?
I have a laptop, and I have YouTube TV.
So, 13 years ago is when King of the Hill came out. Like, ended.
When it ended
so I watched
so
stuff off my laptop.
Got you.
And King of the Hill does come on, and I try, and I'm like, this is stupid.
They're all stupid.
Any episode that is like Peggy Hill, like exclusives, those kind of drag down a little bit.
Peggy Hill is like my least favorite character in all of fiction.
Yeah.
In all of fiction? Man.
I hate Peggy Hill.
The only redeeming episode she has is probably the one where she's teaching sex ed, and she's trying to learn how to, get over her fear of saying the body parts, and she screams one of them, and Hank comes in and is like, Peggy, can't be yelling that, the neighbors, they can hear. And Dale's calling her on the phone, like, leaving messages. It's like, don't you be teaching that
You
sex
don't
ed
know who
class.
this is.
You don't know who this is. Blah, 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 blah. And he's like, hey, Hank, we're still on for fishing Friday at 3, okay? But Peggy, you don't know who this is.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah. Like,
I love
that
all the
stuff is funny.
The Dale-centric episodes are some of my favorites. I love Dale.
Oh, yeah.
No, it was just not one of my things. Like, I have some episodes that, I like from it, but I was like, I'm not going to sit down and try to rewatch the whole series.
One of my favorite episodes is when they're all volunteer firefighters and they burn down the fire station.
Yeah, it's a classic.
That was great. Because, Bill makes himself out to be big time muscular and
No.
everybody else is an idiot.
No, Bill's really fat
in his little fantasy.
He's much fatter in his. Dale makes himself out to be muscular,
The hero, yeah.
and long.
Boomhauer, everybody talks like him, but he's got
Except
a
him.
normal voice.
Oh,
He
no.
goes, Hank, man, act like an adult. Hilarious.
How funny.
Good stuff.
When the when the Megalomart blows up and he's on the phone talking to 911 and they're like, "Sir, we can't understand what you're saying," and he goes, "Megalomart, go boom."
Dang
That's the-
Megalo
Megalomart.
You know, that is one of the characters I think I liked the best was Boomhauer. I don't know why.
Because he was a ladies' man like you.
That's it.
Avery could relate to his struggles.
Hayberry is definitely our Boomhauer.
A little late there, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, I think I'm more of a Boomhauer in the park. If I get going, nobody understands what I'm saying.
We understand you
We do. We've been around you.
No, you don't.
most of the
What
time.
What are you trying to say?
I'm Bill, I guess, for various reasons.
I'm not Peggy, am I?
You're definite. You're John
No.
Redcorn.
Casey's is Casey
John
Dell
Redcorn.
Casey's
or is
Con.
James Dell?
Con.
James is Dale.
Oh, I've got to be Dale. Like,
So
no doubt
Casey's
about it.
Hank.
I guess Casey would have. to
Oh
be
my
Hank.
God! Wait, hold on. Wait a moment. So I'm Boomhauer because I'm single. Like I'm the only
Whoa!
I'm not really single.
You better be careful.
Not
You're-
single.
You're going to talk yourself into being single.
But
if
no.
you're not careful.
Yeah.
That's
See,
true.
see,
But-
statements
but-
like that is how you end up being single.
It's true. Sorry, darling. No, but
James, you got to
keep
edit
playing
that
at the
out.
beach. Come on. Oh no, that stayed in. Keep playing at the beach, Barry. Let's see how deep this hole goes.
but in this scenario, I'm Boomhauer. Andrew's Bill. James is Dell because he has one kid.
And guns is the main reason.
Well, no, one kid because they only had Joseph.
I had a boating accident.
Hey, Barry,
then-
hey, Barry, hang on. I don't know how to tell you this. Joseph belonged to John Redcorn.
Yes, I know, Andrew.
That's why he looked just like him, right?
But then Casey, who has two kids, is totally Hank.
Hank
Which
had
means
one
that-
kid.
He has
They
one
had one
niece
kid.
or something that lives with him, right?
Yeah, because her mama's in prison for stabbing her daddy with a fork.
And tipping their trailer over.
Tipping it over?
Yeah,
Yeah, they knocked
tipping
it over.
Oh no!
Yeah, then they upright it, and then a tornado knocks it over. And
Bad luck.
Hank loses his shorts.
I think Casey is Hank just by process of elimination. Because we all kind of have traits that identify us with
With your characters,
the other ones. And
I'm just some lame, no trait individual.
Propane salesman.
you do
Propane.
love propane.
I do love some propane. We do grill with propane all the time, so
It's not
I
that
don't
you're
think I
lame,
won't
but
be-
it's not that you have no traits, but I don't see a lot of traits you share with Hank Hill. So it's just like, but who else would you be? Like,
yeah. At least
You
I'm
mow
not
your lawn a lot.
I do mow my lawn quite a bit.
I don't have a lawn.
I don't
You have a
either.
mason mower like I do.
Mason mower, Cub
Yeah,
Cadet man.
That's the mower that Dell has. I actually have a Craftsman. That's what I
Crash. Nice,
have. Yeah.
nice.
if I had a mower,
And a
it'd
John
be
Deere. I have a
if
John
I
Deere.
had a mower, it'd be a John Deere. If it's good enough to carry the possum to the liquor store, it's good enough for me.
They want a lot of money for them John Deeres, though.
It's worth it.
Yeah.
If they would
my-
pay us to advertise for them, we'd tell them how awesome they are, though.
Yeah. I mean, my John Deere was great. Brittany's, my wife's grandfather, had it down in Florida, and when he got to where he couldn't use it, they brought it up to us in North Carolina, and I used it all the way up until we sold the house, and the mower deck rusted off of it. So now it doesn't have a mower deck on it.
You could
But
race
I could
it.
probably repair it. Yeah, I'm thinking about doing that.
It would
Well, I'm
definitely
gonna
carry
Or
you
I'm
to the
thinking
liquor
about-
store.
Yeah.
Or I'm thinking about raising it up on some kind of weird, like, suspension thing and just riding around as a buggy.
I do
awesome.
have to say,
Who knows?
I do have to say, when me and James used to live in when we lived in the same house together, there was a guy who drove 2 Ingles and stuff on his John Deere.
Nice.
And would
Down here
go
in Conch
cruising
Flower,
up.
if it's got wheels, they'll let you do whatever you want with it.
But he had fun. He would his little thing and just boogie loogie loogie.
They don't boogie that fast, do they?
Listen, I think you should be sure to say lawnmower and not get on his little thing and boogie loogie loogie.
Do his 2-inch punch or whatever.
Andrew and his 2-inch death punch.
I'm just practicing my karate.
I'm here to practice my karate.
Computer.
This is
I need absolute
karate program.
Like,
Well,
You'd be like Andrew's karate class would be like that Key and Peele karate class. This is in the takedown, pull down.
I don't know you. That's my purse.
classic Bobby Hill there, right?
Classic Bobby Hill. So,
that's a great
speaking
episode, too.
Speaking of like combat sports and confrontations between fictional characters, we had a Heart versus idea today. We were very excited for it. So, I think we need to talk about Heart Kid versus one of the Wonder Twins.
Ready? Hold on. Oh, I was gonna drum roll it there.
Oh, I'm sorry.
For all the fans that know.
Well, we'll do it. We'll do it. You can edit it out. We can get ready for Heart Kid versus one of the Wonder Twins.
Just one.
Specifically, the male Wonder Twin. James, why don't you give us a rundown of the Wonder Twins?
So, the Wonder Twins, his name is Zane.
Something like that.
So the Wonder Twins are twins. They have a special power where one of them can turn into a tiger or any animal. She's very useful. And then the other one, Zane, who is going to take on the Heart Kid, can transform into any state of water. Yes, that's right. He can just become a puddle. They
not very useful.
Not very useful. The Wonder Twins activate by, speaking a phrase, Wonder Twin powers activate, and then they physically have to make contact for their powers to perform. So, if they can't make contact, then their powers don't work. And, yes, it seems like we're handicapping to finally give the Heart Kid his one victory. But, in the world that we live in, this is a Jane suspended in a shark cage above the arena. That's the other Wonder Twin. And
20 feet up.
Yes, 20 feet up. Both combatants have pet monkeys. So, Heart Kid gets his monkey. Zane gets his monkey. And then it is pretty much just a race to see if Heart Kid's monkey can stop Glick, the Wonder Twins monkey, from freeing the other Wonder Twin.
So it's all down to the monkeys.
It's all down to the monkeys.
I'm trying to
like
find
this
some,
podcast.
I got one question.
Okay, what's your question?
Not to sidetrack yet, but when is Uncle Andrew going to read us a story that he has prepped for us? Because literally on my screen, it looks like he's holding a book and rocking. He's getting ready to tell us a story.
I'm trying to find some info on the height or whatever of the Wonder Twins.
How big the male Wonder Twin is?
Yeah,
He's got to be bigger than the Heart Kid.
So the Heart Kid weighs in at 89 pounds and stands 4 foot 10 inches tall. He's 12 years old.
He's got a monkey.
And he has the monkey.
And he has a ring.
And a heart ring.
And the heart. He's got his standard equipment. So it's Zan and Jaina. Zan is... Let's see, I'm really not seeing a lot here. Man, hang on, I'll find it.
All right, hold on. I think I might have found something.
Okay.
I think I'm going to shock you guys with the answer here.
Well, hold on to it just a minute.
I do have to think, like, Zane as a Wonder Twin with the monkey. What? I guess his purple jumpsuit.
Yeah.
Yep. So
and that sweet haircut.
Zan.
So to Verse Battles
We have the
fandom. He is a tier 9C, few higher via transformation. He's a teenager in the post-rebirth version of the DC. He is classified as having 16? Yeah, he's classified as having peak human physical characteristics, transformation. He has stealth, mastery, martial arts, and resistance to the cold. Weather manipulation, water manipulation. Wow. So his attack potency is street level. It can get higher with his transformation. Unknown speed. Striking strength is street class. Durability is street level. Stamina, superhuman. Range, several kilometers. Intelligence, average, considered dumb by many, but a decent enough fighter that has shown to be clever enough to use his powers.
Okay.
We should have
let's put this in
cards.
Let's put this in
below average intelligence.
So he's probably a
nice.
You can get a Wonder Twins T-shirt.
A peak high school athlete.
I'd say it's fair.
With the intelligence of a
banana.
A Billy Bob from another teen movie. After the 8 concussion.
He's pretty in shape, but he's stupid.
Let's just say Gleek is going to be the brains of this operation.
Yeah. So it says here, his weaknesses: thunderstorms make him lusty, requires air even in water form, and space radiation harms him.
Lusty?
That's what it says.
I'm out!
What the shit does that mean?
No.
He's getting lusty.
This is going to be
away from him.
This is going to be on a very clear summer day.
Yes.
No rain, no thunderstorm.
Keep him away from the
This is the perfect day for weather.
Computer, activate thunderstorm program.
Activate Andrew's specialty.
Activate karate training.
In karate. Add in some thunderstorms.
Activate my 2-inch death punch. Training montage.
All right. So here's my thoughts on this. We have the girls suspended 20 feet up in the shark.
The girls? You mean the girl?
Just the one girl, right?
There's only one.
However many.
Yeah.
There's at least the Wonder Twin girl.
Yeah.
So all he has to do is send that monkey up there.
Wait, hold on.
Is there? Does the Heart Kid have anybody suspended, or is it just her?
Why don't we give him
help him to?
No.
No, we give the Heart Kid
there just for fun.
No,
is she a goddess?
You're gonna kill guys being eaten by sharks.
we put the Asian girl that has what?
The Asian girl has wind. But
No,
Wind.
is it? Oh, thanks, Casey.
Wind. Did that bring it back for you?
So yeah, we put her up
I
there.
guess.
wait, what does the Russian girl have?
Water.
She
Okay.
might be one.
Casey?
I don't know. I'm
The
getting mixed
Russian
up.
girls win.
So the
So I was right.
Casey,
Yeah,
a
Avery was right.
point of additional clarification, Casey.
yeah.
When they're suspended in a shark cage, it's just the cage. There's no sharks. Like they're not above a tank. They're just,
Wait, what?
They're just.
I was thinking they were above a shark
no,
pool, and they're going to
No.
get dropped into it.
no. This
No,
is a common
there's-
thing in wrestling where, like, if you've got a manager like Jim Cornette
Yeah.
and he cheats in your matches, as
Okay.
a stipulation for the match, they put him in one of those shark
So it's
observation
like
cages.
what you go in the
and
water
you're-
to watch
yeah,
the sharks. Or
and then
whatever.
you're just hanging 20 feet in the air. So
So,
no sharks involved.
she's in no danger of being eaten by a shark.
Nobody's going to eat by sharks.
No.
so,
But
okay.
Heart Kid's going to get it if she gets out, though, because then they can turn into
Yes.
whatever.
But, however, okay,
So-
hang on. So here's my thing. He sends the monkey, Gleek, which Gleek could take the Heart Kid's monkey because Gleek is a space monkey. So,
Blake is he's a special monkey. He's not
He's
just
a special
normal monkey.
so Gleek gets up there, opens the door, picks the lock with his tail, because that's the kind of shenanigans that Gleek gets into. Opens
I mean,
the door.
his tail
There's
could just wind up there.
That's true. He had a very long tail.
Yeah.
So then now she jumps down. They Wonder Twin powers activate. She turns into some kind of Tasmanian
Animal.
bat or something. I don't know.
She actually turns into a shark, and then
Flops
Zane
around.
turns into like
Zane turns
you know
into what?
the ocean or whatever.
Okay,
Just
So
swim
now-
around.
Now
So, but
Heart
here's-
Kid can't breathe, and she
But-
just eats him.
but he can control the shark.
This is a cage match, right? Like there's a cage covering
He
the arena.
controls animal. That's what his ring does. Is help
Can he
him-
control the space monkey to stop him from letting her
Oh,
out there?
that's a good question. So yeah,
See-
so he's
But can he control
Can he
non-Earth
control-
creatures? I don't know.
Yeah,
So here you go.
because
So the
then
hot kid.
Blake just chokes him with their tail.
So the hot kid controls Gleep. Gleep frees the hot kid's friend with the wind, and now it's 4 against 1. One the twin gets
Two
his,
monkeys.
gets his bottom beat.
Oh man, we're gonna let Heart Kid win one.
well, but the Heart Kid is
No, I
again. He's like 4'3". I don't know how tall the
Well, see,
Asian
the thing
girl
is
but-
like, you know, if the Heart Kid tries to do anything evil, his ring doesn't work. So the moment he's, you know, tries to beat up Zane,
Or he
his ring
says,
doesn't work, and
or if he
Gleek
gets
gets
Gleek,
to run free.
if he tries
He
to
wouldn't
get
have
Gleek to
to.
strangle somebody, that's kind of evil.
The chick with the wind power would be the one doing the beating.
Well, but hang on. So he doesn't have to do anything to Zan, right? All he has to
No.
do is become friends with Gleek.
Yep.
With his
He doesn't have to
assistance
do
from his
anything-
heart ring.
Yeah, he doesn't have to do anything evil, right? He just has to distract Gleek.
And get
Long
Gleek
enough.
to open the cage for his
Gleek-
friend.
Gleek opens his cage.
Yeah.
Boom.
So,
And
And
then,
I bet that girl knows karate.
so
and
doing
and she
she
has wind. She just wind powers him, and he goes up in the air and then drops to the mat. It's over.
Dead.
What?
just
Kid
doing
wins.
some
By
real quick research here. I just found a YouTube video called "Planeteers Kick Out Mati from Being a Planeteer," and it looks like it's an actual episode of Captain Planet. So it's like they didn't even want him on the team.
Get out
They
of here,
found
kid.
somebody else to be the Heart Kid.
We'll find somebody else to give this ring to. Some other sucker.
Which would be Tiny Kim.
Yeah, Tiny Tim totally rocked him. Like,
Like Tiny
There ain't no
Tim
beating
beat the
Tiny
crap
Tim.
out of him.
Well, we did have it like Royal Rumble style.
No,
All the
a lot of Tiny Tims.
every one of the
no, the
we had
one
it,
Tiny
we had it
Tim.
elimination chamber style.
once he heals,
Is that waves of Tiny Tim's coming out at him?
because we also went with that the hot kid would heal Tiny Tim. Because the ring can do that.
I'm getting buried by.
So the ring heals Tiny Tim. Tiny Tim ain't gonna take that lightly and uses the crutch.
Let's
and
say.
beat the piss out of him.
So match starts here. They're in a cage, right? Zan,
Sure.
you know, he's athletic. He runs up, kicks him in the face, takes his ring off. Then what?
Okay, so I think that's
now-
probably how that would go.
Yeah.
Because he's in peak physical condition,
Yeah,
and Heart Kid is like 4'3".
What?
yeah.
But wait,
He's a
wait.
kid.
We are also not taking attention that Zane would be like, the bell rings and he goes, dinner time?
I mean,
It is established that he's not very
many. It just says many think he's dumb. That's all it says.
It didn't say he's actually
A lot of people
dumb.
think he's dumb. It didn't say he was stupid. It just said many people think he's dumb, but he is clever in his fighting technique.
So he could kick somebody pretty easily, probably.
Yeah.
I feel like they'd be that moment of delay where the hot kid goes, Gleep, go free my friend. And then Zane would like kick Monty in the face.
Okay, so let's say that happens. Heart Kid says, "Go free my friend." Zan scissor kicks Heart Kid. So when he goes unconscious, does his control over Gleek like evaporate?
Yeah,
I don't think so.
They're unconscious. Their rings don't work.
So there
you
you
can't
go.
communicate with them
So
when
then
they're
Gleek,
unconscious.
then Gleek is going to realize what he was doing, and he's like, "I'm not unlocking this cage."
Is this
But this is if he's allowed to control space creatures.
That's true too.
Yeah, he's not a Earth creature.
Yeah.
And what would his monkey do during all this? We've not mentioned what Heart
Well,
Kid's
his is
monkey
just a
would be
regular
doing.
monkey, so it would just throw its shit.
Yeah.
Would it escape the cage and look for bananas or something?
It's not
it could do stuff.
It's not like a chimpanzee or anything cool like that. It's like one of those little like
Like a capuchin monkey.
tiny
or something.
monkey. Yeah, a capuchin monkey or
So,
whatever.
but wait. But so,
A little
so
mischievous.
the
All
hot
they do is
kid,
hop around like this. Like
so the hot kid
that's all
tries
it is.
it with Gleek, which
He would get
distracts his
kicked by the guy
Gleek,
too.
and his monkey goes up and frees his friend. Then you got a real good battle on because the hot kid's now knocked out. You got one that can control wind.
How's a capuchin monkey gonna open a lock, hey Barry? Please
It just
explain that
walks
to me. Their
into
hands
it.
are only like this big.
It just
Sticks
reaches
his little
in there
fingers
and
in there and-
rumbles it.
Yeah. It just climbs
Opens
into
up.
the
It just-
cage with her. That's all it is.
Then it's stuck in the cage with her.
It just puts its hands in
There
there
has
and
to-
just like
there has
pops
to
up
be
the
a-
locks.
There has to be a key somewhere in this match, like suspended up there. I don't know.
Around the monkey's neck.
Monkey's neck.
They each have the key to the other cage.
There we go. That's pretty good. Each monkey does, or each person.
Each monkey has the key to the other cage wrapped around their necks.
Zane just grabs the Kabuki monkey and just punts it out the ring.
He grabs it, snaps its neck, and hands Gleek the key.
Here you go, Cleek. I killed this monkey here. Here you go. Here's the key.
So
Monkey is just
no.
shocked. He's trying to bring the monkey back to life, and that's how it ends right there.
Can he heal
Zane
it with
gets
his
down?
heart ring?
he can, but that's when
Sure.
the scissor kick hits him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if he
He
is
can-
is the
He
match
killed the
over?
rickets, so
Is the match over when he's like? Does he pin him like wrestling style, or and then it's over,
I think
or
when he's just unconscious. I don't know.
unconscious? Okay, not a death match, or
This when the referee steps in and goes match over.
not a tied death match here we're dealing with or anything.
No, this is going to be over pretty quick. This is going to be much faster because when we did Tiny Tim, we did all versions of Tiny Tim in every universe.
Yeah, that's a lot
So
of
it
Tiny
was-
Tims.
It was like the Tiny Tim from the Muppet Christmas Carol and the Tiny Tim that was Bam Bam
Wait.
from Flintstones.
We
and-
might have to
I'm just gonna
revisit that
say,
one
I'm
sometime.
gonna say, Tiny Tim, once he gets healed, is gonna just be so upset, and then just cracks him with the cane.
What's
with
the
his
crutch?
crutch or whatever.
Whereas Zan
Yeah.
is just immediately going to scissor kick the Heart Kid.
Yeah, before he has a chance to react or anything.
He's a he's a
I
teenager.
think Zane will have a moment where he goes, "What am I doing?"
No, he wouldn't. He's a teenager.
Oh,
No, he's a teenager. They're cruel. His first
he's a
instinct,
teenager.
His first instinct is going to be, I'm going to scissor kick.
It's not just scissor kick.
Scissor
No,
kick
his first
activate.
instinct is, "Where's my cell phone?"
I
What's
gotta
my
live stream
cell
this.
phone?
Yeah.
Go live
I
stream.
gotta put
beating
this on my Snapchat. Hey,
live-
what's up, Zane friends? I'm gonna go kick this dude in the face.
Watch me snap this monkey's neck and throw its key to my space monkey over here.
And then scissor kick its owner in the back of the head.
Watch me punt this monkey over the bridge. Goodbye.
Heart Kid Versus is one of my favorite things that we do.
It's ridiculous. We can make a whole
then
thing.
Zane
of it.
picks up the hot kid after knocking him out. It's like, "Hey guys, send prayers and loves to the hot kid. He did his best."
He tried.
All right. We're going to take a vote. Avery clearly is saying Zane. Is that where you're going?
After the hot kid tries to influence the monkey to help him.
All right. What do you got, Casey?
I don't see any possibility where the Heart Kid wins this one. I just don't. As much as I would like him to win one, I just don't think it's going to happen. So, going with Wonder Twins or Wonder Twin.
Yeah, he doesn't need his sister.
He don't even need her.
I mean, he kind of does. He's really lame. It's just he can turn into a puddle.
Yeah, but in this case, we found the one person lamer than
He just
Yeah, true.
he just has to drop kick him.
Literally
I mean,
anybody else
every-
that you put in the ring would have won, but
Every episode of Super Friends that the Wonder Twins are on, he has to turn into like a bucket of water, and she flies him around to places. That's how useless
Yeah.
he is.
well, if you did this match and replaced the Heart Kid with any other Planeteer, I think it would have went the other way. But
immediately.
just
That-
not.
Oh yeah, you can't.
Just not.
You can't put Wheeler
Well, yeah,
in there.
fire.
He's Street Smart from
Fire!
New York. He just kills somebody.
Yeah, he don't even need the ring. He just beat him up
He
or
will
something.
put his hand and go fire and light the light one the twin on fire.
Yeah.
And be like, "Hey, put yourself out now."
He probably prefers not to do it with the ring. He'd take the ring off and throw it and just throw
Get a
him.
lighter,
Oh, yeah.
get a lighter out and start catching on fire with it or
No.
something.
What we have found out, Zane can throw hands. He would have to use the ring.
Yeah, you're right. He's pretty good in
He
combat.
wouldn't
that's
have to.
it.
He wouldn't have to use the ring.
Yes,
could
he
probably
would.
get away with
Because
I
Wilma
mean,
was not that athletic.
Hey, well, it doesn't matter. Wheeler was just New York streetwise, so that was pretty much it.
Well, yes, yes, but what we have found out, Zane has peak physical ability.
No,
Stamina's
he
good.
He has he has superhuman stamina, but everything else with him was just peak human characteristics.
He's not.
Yes.
He's not Captain America here. He's just a
He-
pretty good in
he's
shape
not a super
high school kid or
soldier.
something.
Yeah,
But he's a very fit high school kid. And have you seen some of the
Okay,
high
so
school
you're-
kids now?
yeah, they're all kind of pudgy.
I mean,
Not all of them.
and he also he's a very good combat person. You literally read that. You was like, he is crafty in his combat skills.
yeah, but his craftiness and combat skills is probably look at this.
We may need our
So-
viewers to help us find somebody that could actually get defeated by the Heart Kid. I don't know if anybody, if any of them.
I know somebody that could get defeated by the hot kid.
Who's that?
A red shirt from Star Trek.
You said I was a
that's-
red shirt.
That's a good one, Avery. We should talk about that.
Boarding party.
Does the red shirt have a phaser thing or whatever?
Don't talk about it now. We'll talk about it on an episode. That's a good one.
That's a whole episode right there.
It really is.
Red shirt versus Heart Kid. I mean, there's been a lot of
We
red
need to
shirts
add
killed
that.
over the years.
You know, at one point, one of them's got to be like, "I'm standing up for my people."
I'm not putting
I'm
this
just
red
gonna
shirt.
say. I'm just gonna say, if we gonna like talk about people in red shirts,
Hey, no
Andrew.
bashing Andrew. He's looking like his hero, Tiger Woods.
That's right. I'm dressed like Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods and Commander Shepard over there.
who did he did bad this today. He was 2 over.
You know who would use the holodeck for nefarious purposes?
Tiger Woods.
Tiger Woods.
I would not
Man.
take
No,
blame for those.
no
Maybe-
hesitation there.
Maybe the world's not ready for the holodeck yet.
It's not.
It would not be used
Avery,
for
I believe
good
there
things.
was a picture of you and Tiger Woods with one of his, concubines.
There was.
I would not take.
Yeah, it's on the
I would
fan
not
page.
take the blame for those.
I think it's funny. I think it's like Ron White was the comedian talking about it, and he was like, Tiger's got all of these women like throwing themselves at him, and he only slept with like 3 or 4. Like, good for him. Everybody wants to condemn him, but it's like he could have had thousands, and he only had 3. So
Heart Kid versus Ron White.
Ron White will win.
Ron White would kill that child.
Yeah.
oh yeah, big time. Does Ron White get to bring Sluggo, his dog?
No, he doesn't
Does
need
he,
to.
The
does
dog
he
would
always
eat him.
is he always carrying scotch or something? Is that what does he drink all the time?
Scotch
on
and
the
a
show?
cigar, yeah.
It's
Would he-
probably apple
That's,
juice.
that's
in
his
reality.
2 tools.
To
It's
handicap
scotch,
him, he would have to
scotch,
hold the
and
scotch.
cigar. He would throw the scotch onto him and then light the cigar on fire. The hot kid would be on fire.
It's probably not really scotch.
But so we're pretty much on agreement here, though. That the Heart Kid doesn't have a chance against
Oh,
the
yeah, no.
Wonder
Oh
Twins.
yeah, he's done. Yeah,
He's done.
No, yeah. Zane decapitates him with a clothesline.
much like Aquaman winning, Zane wins. That's pretty funny.
His only way to win would be to get this monkey on his side and avoid Zane or whatever long enough to not get killed by him until the
Well,
monkey.
I don't
We're not
like-
even sure he could affect the monkey.
Yeah, because it's a space
Okay,
monkey. Right?
in a perfect world, he gets the monkey on his side, and then while the monkey's freeing his friend, like the hot kid goes, "Look at the shiny thing, Zane! Look at the shiny thing!" And Zane's like, "Shiny!" And then his friend comes down, and goes, "Wind!" and like lifts him up and like spikes him.
Slams
So-
him through
Get
the
it.
arena.
So wait,
Yet again, you act like Zane is a complete idiot. He's not. He's just many people think he's dumb.
so
It's kind of an advantage because people think he's dumb, but he's not dumb. So
But
But
they
what I'm saying
underestimate
is,
him.
like,
Wait a minute.
he might get.
would assuming the Heart Kid can affect the space monkey, would the space monkey have time to get the Wind Girl out of her cage before Zan scissor kicks the Heart Kid?
For her to not be able to use her
Probably
powers, he would have to have his ring on his neck too, wouldn't he? Because she could just wind power him from her cage
Well,
or
let's
whatever.
just say they can't
Yeah,
use
there
the
you go.
powers. They can't use
Inside
their
the-
powers until they're out of the shark cage.
out of the cage, and then
Either one. So
Bets on.
Zan,
She's Russian.
Zan
She's going to cheat.
Zan couldn't get
No,
to
she's
Jaina.
Asian.
she probably knows how to lock pick things. I don't know.
The
Takes out a
wind
bobby
one
pin.
is Russian.
No, the wind one is not Russian.
Yes, she
Uh-oh.
is.
We gotta look it up.
No, Russian can use the water. You looked it up, James.
We gotta look them up. Which we're so focused on the Heart Kid, we forget what all the other ones do. I don't know. The wind one, the wind one is the Russian one, isn't it?
Yeah, Lenka.
Yeah.
She's the wind.
Lenka. And water
Yep.
is the Asian girl.
Is G. So there you go. She's Russian. She cheats. That's why they're not allowed in the Olympics.
So if she gets out, all bets are off, though. If
They're
she can find a
definitely
way to
in the
escape.
Olympics.
They are not. They can't go under the
kinda.
Russian flag.
Yeah, they can't go under the Russian flag, so it's the People's Party of Russia or whatever they call themselves.
But so in a perfect world, he somehow gets the space monkey on his side, and then he probably throws the Kabucha monkey at Zane and hopes that distracts Zane long
Like
enough
it'll
But it
bite him or
won't.
something.
that
I
the
don't know.
monkey can free him.
I think
I mean,
he deflects the monkey and still scissor kicks Heart Kid.
He knows how to deal with a monkey because he's got a pet space monkey. So he
Maybe what we are really missing is that if the Hot Kid can get the monkey on his side, the monkey throws the Hot Kid the key, and then the monkey attacks Zane.
Yeah,
Then
but
Zane feels... Wait. Zane feels conflicted because he can't hurt his friend, the monkey. And, like, he's trying to not hurt him.
he won't snap that monkey's neck.
And then the other Kabucha monkey gets up there with his small hands, opens the door, and then the Wind Woman's out.
But I don't think Zane's monkey gets affected because Captain Planet is all about Earth. So I
Have to
don't.
be.
I
I don't
did
think
say he had puppet wool.
well, but I don't think his powers would extend past Earth. I would say Zane's monkey is unaffected, which distracts Heart Kid, and he gets scissor kicked in the head. I'm telling you, I don't see a scenario.
What is up with you
he's
and
trying.
kicking people?
He's trying. He's like,
does it
why is
have
my
to be a
ring not
scissor
working
kick?
on this
It would
monkey?
probably be a clothesline.
You might be right. It's a spear.
And then
Spears him.
JBL would stand up, and then JBL, who's calling the match somehow, would stand up and go, "That was a clothesline from hell."
Here we go.
Did you see
I've got
that?
it right here, boys. I've got it right here. So, limitations of the heart ring. All right. So, it cannot communicate with other rings if the holder is unconscious or if an eco-villain is in the presence of that holder. It has no effect on inanimate objects, artificial animals, organisms with no hearts, organisms not native to Earth, and extremely evil humans such as eco-villains.
So
Yeah,
would
he
not
could-
work on the
He
space
couldn't
monkey.
affect
What?
the space monkeys.
So
there you
so
go.
the Wonder Twins,
Heart
the
Kid
Wonder
goes
Twins
down.
embody a eco-villain.
Let's look up Gleek. What is Gleek? Is a blue
Gleek's
alien
a
monkey.
space monkey.
Hey,
Yep,
he is
there
a
you
space
go.
monkey. The pet of Zan and Jaina.
Yep.
Man. Tough
Heart
luck,
Kid
Heart
loses.
Kid. Tough luck, Heart Kid.
Sophia, clothesline from hell.
Your one chance was ruined there. The one time to use your ring for something, and can't even
It's
can't
over.
even do it. Don't even work on that. He'd probably be distracted. Like, why is it not working? It should be
And
Scissor
then
kick.
boom, scissor kick
Oh,
right
fine.
in
The
the head.
head.
Match over.
Whatever offensive maneuver Zan wants to use in the moment is gonna work.
It's gonna.
Yeah.
He's distracted, and he's 4
The
foot
real
3 or
view
whatever.
mirror.
Puts him in the sharpshooter.
Whatever. Little sweet chin music.
He
he's
just
done.
runs it out and like pushes the Hot Kid over.
That probably could work. A stiff breeze comes through and it cripples him. Who knows?
Pushes him over, figure 4 leg lock, we go home.
Tiny Tim throws it in the crotch and like, use this Zane.
Can he tap
Beat
out?
him.
Can he? Yeah, I'd
Beat
say he
him
can
like
tap out.
everybody else
Either-
wants to.
Either one of them can tap out, but it's
Yeah.
going to be the Heart Kid. So yeah,
Yeah.
he can tap out.
So there you go. Heart Kid
Poor
goes
Heart Kid,
down.
man. Heart Kid down.
Hot Kid throws his monkey. Zane catches it, throws it right back. Hot Kid
Just with a lot more force.
crushed.
Man,
He just
well,
goes through the Hot Kid.
He
If any of our listeners,
No hot for the Hot Kid.
if any of our
Throw the
listeners
monkey
can,
through the Heart Kid. Wow.
if anybody can think of anybody that could defeat, or the Heart Kid could defeat, any ideas, let us know, because
Yeah.
we're having a hard time with this. Nobody
It is.
can.
We're not really having a hard time with this.
We're just having a good time with it.
This is a great time.
If you have somebody that you think will get defeated by the Hot Kid, please send them in.
He's like 0-11 now.
Or if you want someone that you know will destroy the Heart Kid, like Sabretooth from the X-Men franchise.
Thanos shows
You
up.
can't do Sabletooth.
Thanos.
Galactus shows up.
That doesn't
Deadpool,
work because
you
the
know,
Hot
throw
Kid
him out
would
there.
lose like one of his. He would lose the ring because
What
his
about,
ring won't work in
one
the
of the-
presence of evil.
What about one of the lamer X-Men?
Yeah, so Sabretooth rips his guts out.
What about?
Well, yeah, but it wouldn't be a fair fight because Sabletooth is a what, 200-year-old man?
None of these are fair fights.
Well,
What about
None of these.
Dazzler from the X-Men?
Dazzler.
Yeah, Dazzler.
Dazzler of Light
Jubilee.
Empire.
Dazzler.
Jubilee.
Jubilee could probably do some damage there. I don't know, but yeah. Any
With their
ideas?
Sparkles.
Yeah, we'd love to.
Yeah.
Send it
We
to
would love
us.
to hear
Let's
more.
be honest.
You know,
Let's just do it. Darkseid teamed up with Doomsday versus the Hot Kid, and we will throw in Willa.
Thanos, Galactus, Darkseid, whoever else you said versus the Heart Kid.
Doomsday.
Doomsday.
in a 6-man.
It's a gauntlet match. It's a gauntlet match style. Hot Kid has to run through all 4 of these guys.
He's not
First up is Doomsday.
He can't
First
make
up
it
is
through.
Doomsday.
He can't make it through one of the Wonder Twins. I just don't.
Yeah. First up is Doomsday, and Heart Kid's got to wear a red cape and a giant S on his chest.
It is not going to go well for the Heart Kid.
Oh no.
He debuts
One
a
punch,
special
Heart
outfit,
Kid's
Super
down.
Heart Kid.
Oh man! So yeah, please
Well,
do send
ridiculous.
us the suggestions for Heart Kid versus. Any questions you want us to answer? Anything you want to talk about? No holodeck questions though. That's I think
That's over.
No
Nothing too
holodeck
personal
yet.
on the holodeck.
oh man.
We only
Computer
talk about
activate
Andrew's
karate
holodeck.
program. Computer access tax
Hashtag.
returns.
I'm gonna go file some taxes real quick and on the
And the
holodeck.
holodeck.
Or,
man.
in some people's cases, drop the Browns off at the Super Bowl.
Wow.
I'm gonna go to the holodeck too.
Hey Barry, are you
Holodeck to take a
shitting in the
dump.
holodeck?
I'm not in the holodeck.
You waited 2 months to get your chance to go to the holodeck, and you're going to take a dump in there.
like in the middle of the room.
It's finally my
It's the
turn on the
best thing
holodeck. I can't wait.
I can be anywhere I want to be.
I can do anything.
Wow.
I'm gonna take a Mondo Duke in the holodeck.
But I'm also before Andrew.
Wow. All right, so there you
Okay.
have it, people. Heart Kid loses.
Kid's not winning this.
Yeah,
Heart
there's
Kid
no way he's
loses.
winning this.
And Aberry's holodeck privileges are revoked.
I'm not in
Email
the
us,
holodeck.
email us with
The holodeck
what-
is not
you know,
my place.
Email us with the tagline holodeck, and we'll read it on the air what you would do in the holodeck.
Hopefully not what Andrew will be doing in the holodeck.
I'm doing my
You can,
karate training in the holodeck.
Yeah,
How else are you going to get better at
yeah.
karate if you don't train, Avery? Come on.
Yeah, you can't take down Goku if you don't use your
Who's
karate
your
training.
opponent, Andrew?
Well, I went with one of the most skilled fighters, 7 of 9. Sometimes Counselor Troy, just, you know.
Is she a skilled fighter, too?
Sometimes it's Sable.
Oh, what's
She
the
teaches
lady?
me all the moves.
The Lady
Same.
Vulcan from Enterprise or whatever?
She was a skilled fighter. I don't see what the big deal is.
Oh man,
Well, yep.
Computer
So email us.
Activate to
Yeah.
Paul karate
To
training.
Paul, that's it. To Paul. To
Oh,
Paul.
man. This
Sometimes
one off the
Dana
rails
shows
again.
up. Sometimes Dana shows up.
He referees.
He teaches me all the moves.
wow.
All the special moves.
So this is
What was,
about as far as it can go.
What's the other guy's name?
Avery said, "Nope, we're going a little bit further."
That's what everybody's good for. No, we're keep on pushing this.
No, what's
Shove it over
what's
the edge.
the Rainbow's guy's name? Oh,
Geordie LaForge.
You're not going to the Jordy program, are you?
No,
no,
Reading
he's
Rainbow.
his Scotty program.
they do say if you spend too much time in the holodeck, you will go blind. So that might be what happened to Geordie. I don't know.
He spent a lot of time in there. I don't know.
Well, listen, dear listeners, if you're still listening, and frankly, I don't know why you would be at this point,
This has went fully off the rails.
but we appreciate it, and we hope you've enjoyed it. And don't forget to drop us a line for more questions and more Heart Kid versus suggestions. Hey, Barry, where can they email us at?
Chinwag with Horsemen at gmail.com.
That's right. Casey, if they wanted to see what we look like, where would they do that?
I could go to YouTube and type in Chinwag with the Horsemen.
James, let's say they have a clever tweet and they think, man, these guys would love this tweet. Where can they send that to us?
You can send it to us at Chinwag Horseman on the Twitter box.
On the Twitter machine. Well, once again, thank you for listening. We enjoy doing this. We hope you enjoy listening to it half as much as we have a good time recording it. So, for Chinwag with the Horseman, I'm Andrew.
I'm Mayberry.
I'm James.
And I'm Casey.